You're currently aimed, locked and loaded with such precision that you are about to shock and surprise not only them, but most importantly, yourself. I keep being shown focus, a specific point of focus that has to be handled with care. It's an extraction, an expulsion, an exorcism, if you will, if we're being extreme. But it requires step one, step two, step three, and now you can proceed. But the gag is, my friend, there's no written rules here. Yet somehow you are taking every accurate step. I'm being shown literal stepping stones that you have to take a minor leap towards in order to get to the next one. It's just a little bit longer than your walking stride. But I see you leaping from one stone to the next with ease, with precision, with accuracy, because it's the only option or way or foreseeable path. You're about to hit it big. Something that you're doing with ease, precision, and accuracy, and with a lightheartedness, is your form of a golden ticket. Pre-shuffled this deck hours ago. Haven't touched it since, and I didn't have any intention of creating a video. This concept just came to me as messages do. And that pre-shuffle leaves us with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, which is exactly what we're talking about here. And the deck just kind of did a little thing to expose the Page of Wands to me and the Queen of Swords. High Priestess, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords. Gut feeling, determination, precision, and accuracy. You're the embodiment of these things. I just realized I was unknowingly staring at this bag of charms. Let's see why that is. We've got this marijuana leaf here as a sign, symbol, synchronicity. I'm trying to show y'all. This could be a sign, symbol, synchronicity for someone who has started or stopped, or I always take it as a sign of peace, okay? But that came out, as well as this fortune that reads, love first, then everything will follow. And for some reason, I'm hearing like peace in the Middle East with that marijuana leaf. And then we have this Kush coin, which is representative of being able to redeem something later. You take this coin and trade it in for something else. We've got another fortune that reads, your kindness will help brighten a dark room. And this small seafoam colored crystal. And every time I pick this one, it reminds me of Order of something. So 25% could be relevant, or the 25th day could be relevant. 29 is also coming through as well here, but something about quarter of something. For some reason, that's not all. What's going on? What else are we feeling? Oh, okay. Just crystals. Okay, the feeling though, um, but it's something else in here still. Okay, it's the jar of good vibes, but for some reason this is specific. Like usually I pick from this bag blindly, but there's something about choosing this on purpose. Okay, so choosing good vibes on purpose. How is that relevant to these? The stepping stones. The stepping stones are choosing good vibes. One last dip into the bottom of this bag. Okay. Sneezing can be a sign, but it means that we're on to something. This crystal, again, feels like another, this is more than 25%. This feels like that 29%. Interesting, okay? And we have an archetype here. I knew it. The destroyer. Two of Cups. This accuracy and precision that you're moving with feels like synergizing two or more things coming together. The stepping stones, the precision, the accuracy. It's not just one aspect of you or one requirement or one thing. It's more than one thing coming into play, working well together, doing the right thing. There's a balance. There's a balance. Six of Wands, the Lovers. Yes, the perfect balance of two things. That's double sixes, the Emperor, Death, and Seven of Swords. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Back of the deck is Four of Wands. Center, Hanged Man. Hold your position. You've done this, you've done that. Now return back to center, return back to base, return back to grace. That's not all, but that's the next step. It's returning back to your center. There's something here about those stepping stones requiring you to do this and to do that. Now we're returning back to center. This chess piece here, combined with the Seven of Swords death card, tells me that you will know the next precise thing to do based on what the circumstance gives to you. So, to put that plainly, you're not supposed to know what your next step is right now. And whatever this is that you are pursuing, creating, or balancing or synergizing, you aren't supposed to know. There's something freestyled here. There's something freestyled, that you don't need to plan, you don't need to know the details of, you don't need to know how. Actually, it's best that you don't. And once that third bit or that other piece is brought to you, then you will do the right thing naturally. Strength. This is meant to be Chariot and Ace of Swords. This is meant to be building your confidence in your stride as you walk. This is faith being put into practice. Right behind that is the Tower, Two of Pentacles, King of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something delicate in the balance, especially the Destroyer. I don't know if the camera just caught that, but this Destroyer archetype just moved. The wind just blew this Destroyer archetype. And so you contributed to necessary destruction for prosperous movement forward. You don't have to do anything else until the timing reveals itself. You'll know when and where and how and what. It'll come natural. Dice roll. Aries, Moon, sixth house. Again, this is returning to your center. The center being that sixth house energy, your routine. Aries, Moon, self-image and emotionality. Maybe you had to show off in some way, or you had to flex a little bit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You had to shine different a little bit. It's showing like it's just a smidge, exactly the 25, 29%. You had to flex or move different or reveal a little bit more of yourself for whatever this is, so that they or you or the situation could see something differently. Things are moving right now. You're about a quarter of the way to 29% of the way loaded, where reality is finally just about to catch up to your energy. This just started moving again. Your kindness will help brighten a dark room. Your light is being seen and appreciated just a little bit more. I'm really getting, because you had to flex on them a little bit, but there's a blessed energy behind this flex. It's like flexing what God has made of me, what God is doing for me. Quietly, the lamb innocently, the lion ferociously. My throat chakra just started itching just then. The energy is beginning to speak for itself, but it's been slowly loading. But there's something about going from that 25% loaded to that 29% loaded that we've been just discussing. that makes all the difference. You know how you're watching a bar load and it seems like it's not moving, but then it makes that one jump that makes all the difference. It makes you realize, like, oh, it's actually moving, or oh, it's actually growing. You just had one of those growth spurts. I'm channeling a week of tepid flex and I'll never forget it. That's a Drake lyric, isn't it? Dang, I don't have my phone next to me. Y'all, help me out in the comment section down below because I don't know. That's a reason. There's a reason for this, for me not having my phone on me right now. Um, that means I'm meant to stay on the flow. A week of tepid flex and I'll never forget it. Drake. Type in that lyric, Drake, and tell me what song that is down below, please. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. But you could also have some sort of flexing, or like the theme right now is flexing for this collective. And this keeps shaking the room. Your kindness will help brighten a dark room. And Destroyer just moved again. Returning back to center after some sort of a flex, whatever the nature of this flex is, because it's thousands of people tuned in. But you had to flex in some way. For some of you, it's like a performance. For some of you, it was flexing your intelligence. For others of you, it was flexing because you got a new house, a new car, a new job. Even if you didn't literally go out of your way to flex on someone, you simply are shining a little bit brighter. And it's showing and it's obvious. And something about that is making all the difference. The number 8 is relevant. 8. Making all the difference. 8 talks about karmic cycles, changes, shifts, adjustments, realignments, and it's also technically depicted here in the infinity symbol with the strength. You've entered a new cycle, and it's obvious. Okay, I was just brought back to this marijuana leaf. For some of you, it's because of your relationship with marijuana, whether you started, stopped, changed it, whatever it may be. Yeah, Kush coin. You traded in, for some of you, you literally traded in marijuana for a new life. The destroyer just started moving again. Let this be confirmation for some of you to either put it down or to change your relationship with it in whatever way that you've been feeling guided to. Uh-huh. Keyword. Okay, and I'm thinking of a SpongeBob episode where he says Squidward's name, like Squidward-yard, Squidward-yard. Keyword. Participation. Crown chakra. You're an active participant. That's not enough for me. What is this participation? Let's get 2 more keywords to blend everything together. Forgiveness, throat chakra. Okay, so that throat chakra. Excuse me. Another confirmation burp. We talked about that throat chakra itching earlier. And one more. Yielding. See? For some reason, this just came through. A week of tepid flex, and I'll never forget it, came out with yielding. But also, how we talked about returning back to center and then letting the situation or circumstance tell you what to do or how to move next. It's catching my eye here that you guys can see this. And that word is perspective. Okay. And support and love are also standing out to me in that bag as well. Participation, forgiveness, yielding. Okay, so there could be something here about um either not participating in something or delegating participation in something or taking responsibility for being part of something or someone letting it be known that they were not or are not a part of something or I had nothing to do with this or something like that. I need more on these keywords here. Yeah, okay, I had nothing to do with this. And the masculine side of my nose is itching. So someone could be showing through their actions that they had nothing to do with something. Or someone could be showing through their actions that they have love for you, or that they want to move forward with you, or that they see you or sympathize or empathize with you. I need one more. Eight of Pentacles, that they want to work on this moving forward. So if you had to flex to prove a point or to, for some of you, the flexing is just proof that you're on the right path. Like that new job, that new house, that new car, that new friend, that new whatever is proof that you're on the right path. And also a subtle flex. Whether I don't get that you're trying to flex, but baby, your existence is just flexing. Like your muscles are starting to show. The work that you've been putting in is starting to show. Come on, Queen of Wands, showing off. It's working. And for some reason, this is like lighting my heart space on fire. The world is opening up, things are looking up. Keep your eye on the prize. This came through a week of tepid flex, and I'll never forget it. Excuse me, another sneeze. We're on the right track. If it ain't seasoned, no, it's the other way around. If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. Okay, so think about cooking or being in the kitchen or like the aroma, the smell of something, or like the tension, the energy is palpable. Bottom of the deck, new energy, Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, it's like a new vibe. And if you notice, my finger was just like right under the nose there. Excuse me. It's something about the senses, the sense of smell. Back of the deck. I meant to just pull the one, but both of them came up. Two of Cups in the Moon. They can smell it on you, or they want to know your scent, or they want to know how you did it or how you do it. Right in front of that is the Nine of Cups. Your special sauce, your special drip, your special recipe. I'm also channeling your special attention to detail. Emperor, taking us back to trusting yourself, trusting your path, trusting your moves, trusting your subtlety. Trust me. Now you'll know what to do.